Hey everybody, welcome to the third?
Sure.
Third installment of me, Mickey, and the music.
I don't know why you're numbering them.
I don't know. Is that a thing we do? Numbering?
No, let's not number them.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to me, Mickey, and the music. I'm your host, Michael. Me. Of course, we know Mickey. And the music. So, for tonight's episode, what I wanted to do, and it's tonight because we're filming at night. You might be watching in the morning time. It's still night. That's some weird, string theory stuff, man. No, anyway. So, what we wanted to go over tonight was I wanted to recap our first trip together to Disney World. We went in March of 2014.
Yes.
It was our delayed honeymoon, if you will. We were married in November on the 8th. Guys, just remember the date. It's not hard. It's a month and a day, and you get bonus points for knowing the year, I think. Anyway, so we were married in November. We went to Disney World. We covered that last time on how everything happened. Ended up going to Disney World in March. Booked the trip, but didn't really know what we were doing with the booking. Not much.
Right, we discussed that also.
Yeah, so it was interesting. So we got to there, to Disney World, in March.
I want to go to there.
I want to go to there. Well, we got to Disney World. We want to give you a little bit of a recap and then also a review of where we stayed. So first, we stayed at Coronado Springs Resort, which we really liked. Right?
Yes.
You liked it?
I did.
We really liked it. The only thing that might put us a little biased in it is that we were upgraded to a suite. You can see pictures here. So we had a suite, which is a little nicer than just your standard room, but it's a great resort.
But also, it's a little silly that we got a suite. We hardly stayed in it. We were park after park.
We weren't there much. I think I made us go in and I made us one night, watch TV. We watched... Yeah, we used the other bathroom, and we went and watched TV in the living area just because I wanted to feel like we actually used what we were given for free. Don't waste it. We got this crap for free. Let's use it. Yay! So we did. We ended up using it to store all of the things that we purchased because we went a little crazy. So we're going to show you some of that. So let's first talk about the resort. So Coronado Springs, the theming is great. It's really, I like the kind of vibe that it has. Along with that, there were a lot, the pool was really great. The topiaries outside, they have the Three Caballeros out by the, as you go up on the pool area into the gift shop. We covered this last time. We weren't going to pin trade because we thought people who pin traded were kind of dorky, and then we ended up really loving it. We very quickly realized that when you go, there are in multiple stores in the parks and in stores at the resorts, there are people that the cast members that work there, and they will often have a chest or a pin board or whatnot. And so we would end up at the
Trading post.
well, no, I'm talking about at the resort. We'd end up at the gift shop at 11:30 at night. We'd leave the park. So let's say park closed at 11. We would get on the bus and head back to the resort, and we'd go hit them up and see what we could find, because people would come in and trade, and we would have been trading in the parks, and then we can go trade there. Everybody there was great. They were super nice. It was really amazing. The suite itself was really sweet.
I thought you weren't going to do that.
I wasn't, but it was too good. It was really too good. Anyway, the suite was really nice. Like I said, the theming, the decor in the room was really, it was cute. It was very the Spanish kind of style. It's just really nice. We were really happy because we'd heard that they did this, but the mouse keepers actually did, and you'll see a picture here. The mouse keepers did the towels in the Mickey head and whatnot, and we would come back and find things that were just a little above and beyond. It's something that you don't get if you just stay at a Best Western. You don't get that kind of...
Nothing against Best Western.
Nothing against Best Western. They are the best and they're Western. But, yeah, not a candle to be held. So, I wanted to cover a couple of things. Actually, I got this shirt that says Mouseketeers on it. This was a shirt that I got that trip. The wife here got this shirt, which is faded as all get out, and it's also like 2 sizes too big because she's lost weight because she's healthy. But this is a really super cute shirt.
It's just like the classic Mickey, kind of what you find in Florida. I don't know. I really liked it.
Excuse me.
No, but it's a sleep shirt now because it is huge.
It's super cozy and comfy. It's real soft.
I've also washed it a million times.
So that's 2 of the things that we got. I mentioned that we got into the pin trading even though we thought we weren't going to. So we ended up with some things that we just couldn't pass up. So we both ended up with lanyards because you have to have a lanyard to wear so that as you go through the park you can look at people's pins and they can look at yours and they can trade and whatnot. So one pin that we just had to get was this one, which is the Mister.
And the Mises.
I'm covering up my
Oh, sorry.
Cover it up. Oh my gosh. What is this, your first vlog?
No.
So we got the Mister and the Misses. And then we also got cover up the other one. Cover it up.
Oh,
we got the Mickey. Turner. So the Mickey and the Minnie, and then they're right next to each other.
Because honeymoon.
Yeah, it was a honeymoon. So that was really sweet.
Show them the other thing that's in the floor.
Oh yeah. But wait, there's more.
There's more honeymoon themed merchandising.
We also got these, which we still use to this day. The Mister
and Mrs.
And the Mrs. So she uses this one because she's
Clearly.
the Mrs. And I'm the Mister. We're not going to touch because I don't want to break them. Clink.
Clink. And we like our coffee.
That's refreshing. Anyway.
You big weirdo.
It's delicious pretend coffee. So, what I'm going to show you here is a few pictures of things that we've gotten. We had, this is going to be the pin board. So when we got back, we realized we have all these pins, and they're on the lanyards, and that's cool, except that that's not a good way to display them. It's not a good way to organize them. So I can be messy. I'm not going to lie. I can be messy and like leave clothes and whatever, but I'm actually super, super organized. Am I not what I really want to be? That was where you say yes.
I mean,
you're talking about the guy that organized his baseball cards by team and then alphabetically.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah, anyway. So I'm a little bit like that too. She's very, very organized. So we came up with what we thought was a nifty way. We got a stretched, it was like a canvas board, but it was out of burlap. Mm-hmm. And then you put everything in. And so I did, let's see, you know that. When we do the pin boards.
Oh, yeah, that's a little OCD.
It's super OCD.
I was just like, can you be done already?
Well, because it's a pin set. So the pins, in case you don't know, they'll have a pin set. So it'll be 6, 8, 10, 15. Some of them are quite large.
Yes.
It'll be a set. So let's say, for example, I have one that looks kind of like a set that looks kind of like this. It doesn't say Mouseketeers. But it's different of the circles with Mickey's head. And it might be like a red circle, and Mickey's looking at you straight in the eye, and then there might be one that's green, and he's kind of looking like that.
Oh, the emotions ones?
Like no, not the emotions ones.
The attitude-y ones, or the same face that's the multi
No, it's different. His different. Some of it's...
Oh, that one.
That one.
I call that one the emotions one.
Okay, then the emotions one.
Okay.
So anyway, you may have that set, right? And I believe that set is 8 pins, which I believe I've completed. So I'll have that set. So that's a set. So that's easy, right? You just put it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because they're numbered 6, 7, 8. Except that then I have another set that's different, but it's Mickey, and it's a circle. So that'll go next to it. And then, like, I wouldn't put Oswald right next to Mickey. Not those Mickeys, at least. Oswald would go next to, like, the Steamboat Willie, because they're from the same area. It gets very intense. So we'll show you another picture of that here.
Oh, we didn't even go grab our ears.
We didn't. We could grab ears. Did you know that through the magic of technology, I can go get our ears, be back here before they even know?
No way, get out.
Should I try it now?
Yeah, totally.
Here goes nothing. So yes, we also, of course, had to get ears. Because what self-respecting
Adult.
Disney-phile doesn't wear ears when they're in the park, for crying out loud? So she has these that we got on the honeymoon. I got these. Just the
sequindy.
Yes, hers are sequindy. Mine are your classic regular old ears because
Chin strap.
I'm a stickler for the old school. But anyway, so this is what we got on our honeymoon. Since then, I've gotten a set of Oswald ears.
Yep.
Those are my only 2 ears, aren't they?
Yeah, because the kiddo got Alice in Wonderland ears.
She got Alice in Wonderland ears.
And you bought me Maleficent ears, but they weren't related to a park. Like, you just purchased them for me.
Right, because she loves Maleficent.
Also, I do love Maleficent. Also, the Maleficent ears weigh a ton.
They're heavy.
They're super heavy.
They're not heavy. They're your ears. That's funny.
And the kid has these because she wanted to have ears like mommy, and she has the pink ears with her name on the back.
Yes.
So she actually has more ears than we do.
Yes, I'll be getting more ears.
I also did order a vintage Minnie Mouse, like pillbox hat from a lady Hat and Mouse.
Is it a faceter or a fascinator?
Faceter.
It's a fascinator.
No, I say fascinator because I make up words.
That's right. It's a faceter.
Faceter. And it has a strap, but I thought it went under my chin, and she was like, yeah, no, it's to go behind your hair. And I was like, oh, my bad.
Oops.
So that's going to go with my mini skirt, which is red with white polka dots from the Mod Cloth.
Yes.
And a black t-shirt and some shoes.
So those are some of the things, and we'll put up some pictures here of other items that we've purchased. That's some of the stuff that we've done. So we're going to wrap it up now. But we'll talk to you all real soon. TTFN.
Ta-ta for now.
Or the other one.
See you real soon.
Yeah. See you real soon.